ali. Tururururu. Degote06, valeu, obrigado pelo follow aí. Obrigado, galera, aí, pelo follow aí. O pessoal que tava aí dando follow enquanto eu estava ausente, estava aguardando a live aí. Muito obrigado, galera. Valeu mesmo. É, não tá vendo, o Cypher não tá me vendo ali. Pera aí que eu vou só fazer os últimos detalhes aqui. Coisa rápida, meus amigos. Sejam todos bem-vindos aí aos novos seguidores. Pam, pam, param, pam. Tururu. Parte 3, vamos iniciar a terceira parte aqui. Vamos ver até onde eu chego hoje. Isso eu acho que dá pra terminar, hein? Se eu for ligeiro. Se duvidar, eu termino hoje, hein? Vamos ver. Ó. Cometi uma gafe aqui, mas tudo bem. Eu só consegui entrar.
Fala 300, fala
Boa
300.
noite, Fabrício.
Big, fala 300 quando é guerra. Guerra geralmente é...
Guerra é
300 contra 300.
Hoje vai ser 300 contra 300, meu amigo. Não, hoje vai ser 300 contra 1, na verdade, né? Só eu e o Raiden aqui. Eu controlando o Raiden e pau comendo. Vamos ver o que vai acontecer. Vamos ver, senhores. Isso aí, boa noite a todos. Vamos iniciar aqui a terceira parte de Metal Gear Solid 2 Guns of Praetor.
Agora sou eu e você, meu gostoso. Isso.
Deixa eu ver onde eu tô aqui no mapa. Bom, eu saí. O que era pra fazer, cara? Tinha falado com o presidente. Lá vem. Deixa eu ver o que tá acontecendo aqui. Pliskin, será que o Pliskin vai me atender? Não, sem resposta. O Pliskin não quer me atender.
The cipher is a type of unmanned surveillance.
Tá. Mr. X. Sem resposta. Steamer morreu. Sem resposta também.
Jack, is that you? Hang in there.
Bom, vamos dar uma vasculhada aqui pra ver o que aconteceu. Se eu não me engano... Opa. Tá ali, ó. Se eu não me engano, tem que vir pra cá. Acho que tem algumas coisas pra desativar, se eu não me engano. Ah, não. Tem um lugar ali. É verdade, tem que voltar. Tem que voltar. Que eu peguei o cartão level 3. Tinha pegado as armas. Deixa eu ver as armas aqui. As armas? É a PSG. 4 tags. Ó, card level 3 aqui. Já tá dormindo.
Nothing here.
Opa. Olha aqui. Esse aqui era o Sato, que eu lembro. Ei, acorda aí, fio. Garai Bliskin. E aí, casuais, beleza? Fala, piaba. Tudo bem, mano? Como é que você tá? Piaba gameplay na área. Galera chegando aí em peso. Ontem ia fazer live e nem consegui, gente. Fiz o exame lá. Tava com muito sono, garotinhos. Já abri aqui? Acho que já abri, já. Tinha pegado. Eu fiquei sem... ficou sem internet, eita! Eu fiquei offline também, porque eu tava com tanto sono, cara, por causa da endoscopia, né? A anestesia ficou o dia inteiro, cara. Vai! Eu fiquei meio grogue o dia inteiro. Ixi, rompimento de fibra, putz. Aí até o pessoal ir aí pra arrumar demorou, né? Opa! Que raiva, de novo. Action figure, as ideias. Deixar a caixa aqui.
Nothing here.
Foi a mesma coisa de sempre. Tô com a pangastrite leve.
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
Meu, que bosta, cara. O hard é mó chato, cara. Qualquer coisa. Ah, de novo, cara. Tem um monte de caixa igual. Ele achou logo a minha. Filha da mãe. Mano, olha os caras que estão vindo. Vai, vai. Meu Deus, cara. Não, outra. Meu, que saco. Passei no concurso da PM. Você vê o que os caras estão fazendo comigo aqui, cara? Esconde aí, esconde aí. Ah, meu. Ah, não, velho. Vai. Bate. Olha. Mano, não derrubou. Que saco, velho. Mano, os caras estão me arrebentando aqui. Tem que fazer isso. Agora acho que consigo escapar. Tem que me esconder aqui. Foi só aí na sua casa? Putz. Aí é ruim, quando é num lugar só. Aí eles tiveram que ir até a sua casa aí pra mexer. Aqui quando a internet cai, às vezes demora, hein, pra eu voltar. Você não entendeu? Você tem que ficar... Você tem que matar todos aqueles robôs que vêm embaixo, casóis. Depois você sobe, atira um pouco e desce. Você tem que fazer subir pra matar o chefe e descer quando não tiver muito cheio, entendeu? E desviando por baixo dos robôs lá. Qualquer dia eu jogo e te mostro aí como é que faz. Tá ali, ó. E caralho, tá vindo. Muito chato, cara. Ele devia mirar aqui na perna dos caras aqui, não mira? Ah, mira sim. Ah, tem que ser inteligente. Vai, dormiu. Dorme aí, filho. Essa porra.
Freeze. Move.
Pronto. Pronto, me livrei dos guardinha. Aí, você atira por ali. Tem um cara ali, será? Acho que ele tá lá embaixo. Ah, ele tá lá embaixo. Pô, aqui era pra ter sangue, cara. Não tem. Não tem um mísero sangue. Na boss beta eles deixam, né? Mas depois eles tiram, tá ligado? Tipo, de propósito. Ainda bem que eu consegui fugir aqui. Puta, munição de arma. O bicho tá tirando uma soneca. Não conseguiu nem offline, casuais, o joguinho de novinha aí. Aquele jogo tem esquema, né? Que você vai aprimorando os esquemas. Opa. É o cara, bicho. Aê! Ainda bem que não me deu rate. Mano, eu tô vacilando. Aqui tem que ir por baixo, porque eu vou ter que passar pro outro lado lá. Esperar ele virar? O cara tá dormindo, velho. Aí, consegui passar. Porra, tem um cara dormindo. Onde que ele tá dormindo? Tá dormindo aqui? Ah, não, acho que é do outro lado lá. Ah, ele tá dormindo aqui embaixo, ó. Ué. Struck the sediment pool.
Nothing here.
Eu era melhor nesse jogo aqui hoje em dia. Só em feio, ó lá. Carinha. Tem mais um Rachel. O cara me viu. É por aqui que tem que ir agora. Certeira. Vamos ver quem que vai falar.
Raiden, can you hear
Ah,
me?
o Bliskin.
Where have you been? Checking
Bliskin.
around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first
Shell
floor.
2 core.
I'm cut off from the
first
core
floor.
where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR
que é
sensors
isso? Que
in place on the
absurdo,
connecting
vovô.
bridge between Shells 1 and 2.
Já
If
viu
you
o
break
final
the
desse jogo
beams,
aqui,
the
vovô?
Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you don't shoot the Semtex.
What do the control units look like?
Take a look with your binoculars.
Porque todo jogo tem Shell. É, boa pergunta. Na
That's the
frente.
Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
Control Unit. Ah, beleza. Tá. Tem que colocar o calmante. É, posso usar o cigarro, mas tira a vida, né? Começou a tremer de novo? Ó, tá tremendo de novo. Caramba, já passou o efeito. Ah. Mais um. Ó, tem um ali, ó. Eita, matou o bicho. Matei o bicho, coitado. Foi sem querer. Queria ter feito isso não, bichinho coitado, matei ele. Parece eu, tremedeira da bomba. É que ele tá com medo de errar, né? Se você erra, vovô. Errou, já era. Ó, tem um ali atrás, ó. conheço, eu sabia. Nossa, errei. Será que eu acertei? Sons of Liberty. E aí, será que eu acertei?
Ganhamos, foda-se!
Eita.
Ganhamos, porra! Aqui é comunismo, filha da puta! Aqui quem ganha somos nós! Vamos tomar os meios de produção, porra! Pau no cu do patrão, filha da puta! Se a gente produz, a gente pertence a gente, seus merda! Porra!
Acertei um.
Respeito de coração!
Mais um. Tem que acertar todos, vovô. Tem mais aqui? Aquele ali, será que eu acertei? Tô em dúvida. Tem um ali. Acertar. Meu Deus, para de tremer, Raiden. Que medo. Falta mais quantos aí?
Raiden, you haven't destroyed all the control units yet.
Ainda não
Use the
destruí.
first-person view or the sniper scope to look around.
E aí, Daniel, tudo bem? Saludos. Caramba, onde que... Não, cara, não é possível. Onde tem outro? Olha, tem um atrás, olha. E aí? Eu acho que tem que destruir com a arma, né? Ali, ó. Foi todos? Não, ainda não. Caramba, onde tem mais? E aí, Bruno, beleza? Tô aqui na luta do Metal Gear aqui ainda. Tô tentando achar todos os control units aqui pra destruir e passar essa parte aqui. Destruir aquele ali. Será que tem um ali dentro e eu não vi ainda? Deixa eu ver se não. Destruir aquele ali. Vai economizar pro joguinho? Tá certo. Tem que economizar, hein? Caramba, velho. Não acho. Não destruí todos ainda, mano. Aqui. Será que tem um aqui? Tá faltando mais um. Ou já acabou? Deixa eu ver. Não, não acabou ainda não. Tô passando raiva aqui. Ah, eu destruí um lá. Destruí esse. Cadê o outro miserável? Destruir esse aqui, destruir aquele. Aquele também. Será que tem no pombo algum? Acho que não, né? Acho que os pombos é só pra atrapalhar. Kojima apelou nessa parte aqui pra achar todos, hein? Achei esse de trás. Tá faltando um, mas onde tá esse? Matei um pombinho ali sem querer. Ah, meu, onde tá esse daí? Falta só um. Eu não, Bruno. Eu já treinei já, mas eu sou bem ruinzinho no shell jump. E você? Ele já foi. Tem mais algum? Acho que não. Eu tava treinando hoje, porque o ano que vem eu vou fazer umas streams do Mario Make. Elas fazem super expert também. Deixa eu ver aqui, vou ver o que eu... Cara, não tô achando... Acho que ele tá aqui, ó. Ah, eu consegui destruir aquele. E não tô achando outro, cara. Na gaivota? Será que tem uma nela? Deixa eu ver. Não, acho que não tem. Eu não tô achando. Não, foi uma piada. Que engraçadinho, hein, senhor? Querendo que eu mate os bichinhos aqui, é isso? Deixa eu ver se tem alguma coisa aqui. É, quando você pega todas, ele fala que você... Ele avisa. Vai alguém comunicar ele, entendeu? É que eu já joguei o jogo, só que tem que achar, né? Tentando achar. Mano, falta uma. Possível, cara, achei todas. Ai, meu Deus. Só puxar o manifesto. Pra que ele não se pendura pra eu poder ver. É sério, cara, tô tentando achar aqui, não consigo. Será que tem algum com a gaivota, mano? Não é possível, cara. Só se tiver uma amarrada em alguma delas, né? Provavelmente é isso. É sério, não tô conseguindo achar aqui um... A última, né? Não tá. Não, eu sei, da bandeira já vi já. Da bandeira ali eu já fiz, ó. Olha lá. Olha lá. Viu? Não é na bandeira, já vi, já fiz já. Bandeira já tô ligado. É em outro lugar que eu ainda não descobri onde é. Mas tá tremendo pra caramba. Não é, pô. Aqui eu já fiz, já resolvi lá, ó. Moleque. Olha lá, já fez tudo já. Dá pra ver que atirou. Será que é lá dentro? Mano, não é possível que eu não tô achando, cara. Onde que tá isso? Tá difícil? Mano, caramba, cadê, mano? Não é possível que eu não achei. Ah, peguei esse de trás. (4D) Pô, que eu não consigo ver ali embaixo. Cara, eu não tô achando, cara. Aqui eu já achei aqui, ó. Destruído, esse lado aqui, ó. Ali, ó. Foi destruído já. Mano, não é possível, cara. Sim, já destruí. E aí, Sato, beleza? Tô travado nessa parte aqui, cara. Tô tentando achar o... Mano, achei todos aqui praticamente. Falta só um. Tem que eu baixar aqui. Já foi. Ele não desce aqui. Não tô achando. Ai, minha Nossa Senhora, que chato, mano. Isso aqui tá chato, mano. Ah, aquele ali eu já destruí, mano. Será que tá ativo ainda? Aqui eu já destruí, ó. Já foi. Já foi ali. Ah lá, não tá. Pior que eu olhei pra frente. Mano, não é possível que eu não tô achando isso, cara. Não tô achando. Será que é... Pera aí. Tá aqui, ó. Aqui, ó. Destruí já. Pior que já foi destruído. Ó, aqui, destruir. Seria desse lado aqui, eu acho. Eu olhei pra cima. Aqui não tem. Aqui também não tem, ó. Aqui, ó. 1, 2. Aí o outro eu tirei ali. 3. 4. Tinha que ter um aqui, ó. Caramba, mano. Eu esqueci desse aqui. Da bandeira já foi. Esse aqui já foi. Será que tem algum de costas pra acertar? Nossa, Antonov, mano. Meu Deus do céu, que bosta.
Don't try to shoot out control units with the handgun when the distance is too great. The weapon doesn't have that kind of range. Use the sniper rifle. Use the PSG-1 to take out those control units.
Vamos ver o que ele vai falar. É. Reciclando como sempre. Lixo. Lixo. Pera aí que eu acho que eu sei onde tá. Tá aqui não. Não foi todos, mano. Ai, ai. Aquele ali acertei. Não sei, cara. Eu não sei o que tá acontecendo, que eu não tô conseguindo achar. Hum. Aqui eu achei esse. Eu tô procurando, não vejo nada, cara. Não consigo achar nada. O jogo bugou, velho. Porque eu achei todos, não é possível. Não é possível, não tô achando, cara. Ah, cara. Sinto muito. Ai, ai, ai. Sinto muito, sinto muito. Tá me dando comichão já. Tá louco? Não dá certo, cara. Vamos ver. Complicado, hein? Cara, muito chato, mano. Dois mexicanos com um russo, ixi. Vamos ver. Vamos ver qual que eu esqueci. 3. Vai. Estranho, cara. Ah, tá, gente. Eu já sei. Aqui, ó. Aqui, ó. Tem outro que aparece aqui, ó. Oxe, cadê o outro? São dois, quer ver? Mano, bugou. Bugou, o segundo não aparece. Ixi, bugou. Bugou, o outro não aparece. Carai, cadê o outro? Tem que aparecer dois. Só apareceu um. Não é dos lados, não.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Ai, meu Deus. Não é
That's the
possível.
Semtex. And that must be the control unit.
Bugou os negócios aqui. As bombas, tem que explodir esses negócios aqui, ó. Meu Deus.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Não, isso não tá acontecendo. Isso não tá acontecendo, velho. Tem que destruir e tá dando BL quando acerta o alvo. Não, na verdade, tipo... Eu achei um monte e não terminou ainda. Ó. Mano, não fica calmo, velho. Ó, foi. Nos pássaros? Como assim nos pássaros? Meu Deus. Não, dos pássaros eu acertei, já. Olha ali, ó. Acertei ali. Oh, valeu, Fabrício. Valeu, obrigado pela inscrição Prime, meu querido. Tamo junto. Caramba, velho. GG, senhor. Vamos ver se vai agora. Opa. Tá vendo que não é dos dois lados? Então, aparentemente ficou isso, ó. Só que tinha que vir mais um drone aqui. Acertei, Fabrício. Aqui, ó. Acertei, ó lá. Acertei, ó lá. Acertei. Normal é só um drone. Então tem um aqui que eu não achei, eu não tô achando. Não dá pra andar aqui, se eu andar vai explodir, chó. Tô no limite aqui. É, isso é uma coisa estranha. Deixa eu ver. Pera aí, ver todos. E... já sei. Já sei o que é. Ué, cadê? Não é ali não. Pera aí. Pera aí que tem um lugar que eu não vi aqui ainda. Não, mano, tem alguma coisa errada. Ah, tô tentando mirar ali e não consigo, cara. Estranho, tem que ficar no canto ali. Mano, o cara fica no canto e consegue mirar ali pra baixo, mano. Mano, o cara consegue mirar ali pra baixo, mano. Não tô conseguindo. Tá ali, ó. Ó, acabei de ver, ó. Olha lá, velho. Tá ali, ó. Ali, ó. Achei ali, ó. Tá ali, ó. Lado esquerdo. Não consigo mirar. Ó, o jogo é muito bugado, mano. Pelo amor de Deus, cara. Ali. Vocês estão vendo ali? Achei o maldito, só que não tô conseguindo mirar. E aí, jogo? Vai me ajudar? Se liga. Se liga nesse jogo. Se liga nesse jogo. Se liga nesse jogo. Não sei. Não sei qual que é a ideia aqui, não. Me ajuda aí, Kojima. Desinstala isso aí. E aí, beleza, Culamen? Tudo bem, mano? E aí, Culamen, me explica isso aqui. Explica essa loucura aqui. Explica essa loucura aqui, mano. É com essa arma aqui mesmo, Bruno. Tem outra arma que é possível ali. Acertar ali. Ah, mano, esse jogo é muito bugado, mano. Não tô empacado, eu sei o que tem que fazer, só que a arma não deixa mirar. Eu tenho que mirar ali embaixo. Ah, me ajuda aí, Sato. Me ajuda aí, mano. Se eu tacar a granada, explode tudo, né? Tem lógica. Mano, olha isso. Meu Deus, que merda. Que merda. L2? Como assim? L2 é aqui. Dá o choque. Ó, normal, dá o choque. Nossa. Olha isso aqui, ó. Tem que apertar L2 e R2. Meu Deus. Meu Deus, que merda, mano. Meu Deus, que bosta, mano. Uma hora nessa parte, velho.
I found us a ride.
Uma hora.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now. What about that Harrier?
It's not on the heliport here.
Meu
Good.
Deus, que
I'll set this one down there,
zoado.
then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find
Alguma
any
tia
other places where
comunista aí?
hostages were being held, did you?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
Nossa.
Ganhamos, foda-se! Ganhamos, porra! Aqui é comunismo, filha da puta! Aqui quem ganha somos nós! Vamos tomar os meios de produção, porra! Pau no cu do patrão, filha da puta! Se a gente produz, a gente pertence a gente, seus merdas! Porra! Vermelho de coração!
Eu vou saber. Na coletânea tiraram essa bosta aqui. É um lixo isso aqui que fizeram. Segurar L2 e R2, mano. Não faz sentido nenhum.
Right. Let me introduce you to my partner,
Deus, mano.
Otacon?
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Que merda, mano.
Right. I'll talk to you later.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly
Mano.
is Pliskin and his partner?
É,
I
então.
know what you're
Tô mais de
thinking.
10 anos, eu joguei em
Keeps coming back
2002,
to
mano.
Shadow
2003.
Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich, PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and
Ajuda aí,
Otacon
Rodrigo.
both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless
É
Metal Gear
isso que
units
você quer que eu dou
throughout the
nota 10,
world.
Kojima?
And
Isso
were
aí?
responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the big shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking mission like this.
Jack,
Isso
are
aí.
you okay?
Defende
You
ele
need
mesmo.
something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage or ideals or something like that. I'd stake my life on it. The solid snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake is dead. He can't be here, not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
O Raiden tem senso de justiça. Reconheceu que o Snake não faria uma coisa dessa, tá vendo? Conheço, ele falou, eu conheço. Olha a estrelinha ali do comunismo. Ganhamos! Ganhamos!
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots.
Com esse macete, nem manja. Que macete?
Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here.
No, not just around here. I'm the boss
Prep.
to surpass Big Boss himself. Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake.
Sólidos. Avião com estrelinha.
What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. You're no brother of mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me.
Sólidos.
Snake.
Snake?
Right, take cover.
Stop impersonating him. Brother, I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Tá porra. USSR. Sólidos Snake. É Snake pra todo quanto é lado, mano. Me ajuda aí, ô Flamengo. O cara tem que citar o mesmo personagem 30 vezes em vários personagens.
That the best you can do, Snake?
Toda hora. Toda hora dando um close, né?
Did I get him?
Só que não. Zack Snyder. Olha lá. Esse aí é do filme do True Lies lá. Não é do True Lies, não?
We're in trouble. It's the Harrier. on, big boss! I'll drown you fools for interfering!
Chefe. Dizer que vai jogar o... Vai ser a Nikita que ele vai jogar?
This is the
Stinger.
Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier down.
Snake, we got company.
I'm counting on you.
Da hora esses close assim. Stinger.
Use this.
Da puta. Caralho, não acertou, mano. Filha da puta, mano. Far Cry Blood Dragon é muito louco. Joguei já. Você tá jogando?
I'll shred you to pieces!
Tô sem vida, hein, Snake?
Right, catch!
Eita porra! Caralho!
You're tougher than I thought! I'll let you go out in style!
Tá pegando fogo, bicho!
Tá pegando fogo, bicho.
Raiden!
E aí, mano, beleza? Boa noite. Mano, que treta, velho.
Use this!
Tá bom, Snake. Chega. Tô no chefe aqui, hein? Sumiu. Tentando escapar aqui, não consigo, mano. Eu joguei na época esse jogo aí, Clã. Vai. Caralho, velho. Caralho, mano. Puta, soltou os...
You're tougher than I thought. I'll let you go out in style.
Tá quase, tá quase. Caramba, Raiden. Caramba, ele aparece do outro lado muito rápido.
I'll let you go out in style.
Levanta. Nossa, slowdown desse jogo. Só mais um tiro, só mais um tiro. Eita, grito. Ah! Ixi, zoei o olho dele.
There's something coming up.
Porra.
That's Metal Gear. It's already active.
O Snake conseguiu escapar.
They got my eye.
Ó, o Vamp. Esse Vamp irrita até o 4, né?
Fab, go! Ha!
As cutscenes era da hora pra época, hein? Tá porra, o cara anda em cima da água.
Hey, what's that? It's running on water.
Vamp Jesus, é. Ai, ai. Kojima tá doidão.
Right. You all right?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're all right.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh,
The president's all yours.
okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I want to.
É,
If I
o
could,
Snake tá
I'd be
certo.
out of here in a second. How could you come back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
What?
We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always fought for what I believed in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are identical on the genetic level.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Tô
Are
louco esse
you two
jogo.
really an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something this risky?
That's the way I used to look at it 4 years ago. I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska.
Isso da hora, né, Chá?
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change. And that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
Nah, I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the
Eu
facility.
lembro porque que eu fiquei com
The
raiva,
information came
que
from a very reliable source.
eu não joguei
So
com o
you're
Snake
here to...
até o
We're
fim.
here to stop all that.
Porque eu joguei o Metal
But
Gear
I also
1
have a personal motive.
Looks
e o
like
2,
terrorists have
que é
insisted in
mais
Big
foda,
Shell.
você não joga
We're
com o
here on our
Snake.
own,
Tipo, o
not under
Snake tá
anyone's
aí.
orders. We
Os
have our
gráficos
own
fodão,
path.
você joga contra o
Autocon's
boneco. Eu
here
falei,
for
não, não é
fun.
possível,
I'm
velho.
not.
Eu fiquei
This
puto
is
por
a
causa disso.
military mission.
Chega no segundo que os gráficos tá foda, te coloca um raio.
Jack, are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that.
Ah,
And I know I
escolheram.
need to stay
Tem o
strong.
seu,
Say a
Castlevania.
prayer
Tem
for
o
me,
Bomberman
Rose,
2, os
so I can come
casuais.
back.
You will make
Já
it
fiz o
back.
Silent Hill,
I'm
que a Má
with you
pediu,
all
né?
the way, remember.
That means a lot to me, you know.
Tem o
I'm
Onimusha
going to save the
3.
data, okay, Jack?
Tem o jogo do Ronaldo. Shank, o outro lá, Mark of the Ninja. É, o Sato escolheu Metal Gear 3.
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a
Bibi
nuclear
já-
strike by securing the president and preventing
Bibi escolheu algum
password
jogo?
confirmation from taking place. Get to the president. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
Qual jogo
I'm
você
checking
escolheu,
the
Bibi?
satellite images.
Primeiro.
Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core
Ah,
hasn't gone
foi
under yet from what we
o...
can tell.
Você escolheu
Follow
um
the
que eu joguei,
ribbons
que foi o
then jump onto the pipes.
Adventure
The
of
only
Little
viable
Ralph. Eu
strut in the
salvei.
outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Não, mas você escolheu Castlevania, Shell.
You were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're
Simulation?
an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here. We bleed. We die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if
Enfia
that
no
is
seu
Snake,
cu.
that has no bearing on your mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be on the same side. I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you
Ixi.
get me?
É, esse não é o coronel não, filho. Isso aí é o cópia. Bunny Ranger, né? Opa. Ué, não vai dar pra pegar ali o... Mas se você for escolher um jogo pra live, show. Tem um macete aqui, sabia, gente? Ai, caralho. Não!
Raiden, is something wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
Esse aqui é o macete. Apertei o botão errado. Aqui, ó. Esse aqui é o macete. É. Caiu.
Raiden!
Fiz merda, velho. Não, de novo. Fiz o certo ali, mas errei. Agora sim. Isso agora é chato, hein?
Hurry up and check the situation.
Macete. Macete. Ai, caralho. Ué?
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Tinha machado, mano. Ah! Nossa.
Right, come in. Right. Right.
Muito cagado essa câmera, cara. Muito cagado, velho.
God, no! Jack! Jack! Jack!
Ai, meu Deus do céu, velho. 1000 maneiras pra você morrer no Metal Gear. Pegar o Rachel.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
Caramba, como que ele me viu, mano? Não faz sentido nenhum.
right in.
Faz sentido nenhum, velho. Tô abaixado, velho.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
Vamos ver se eles vão ver.
Encounter the enemy. Request to back.
Chato.
Return to your positions. Tighten security. Understood. All units exercise extreme caution.
E treta, hein? Pior que o negócio tá ali em cima, olha. Tem que ir na manhinha aqui, ó. Tem que ir pra esse lado aqui. Beleza. Vai lá, Sato. Tem que pular lá. Não vai ter jeito, vai ter que destruir isso aqui. Ah. A câmera não ajuda, tem que dar uma de Mario World aqui. Que merda, hein, mano? Muito chato, velho. A câmera não ajuda o jogo, cara. Muito bugado, mano.
What? I'm going to go in my pants. Nobody's looking, right?
Merda. O cara mijou em cima de mim, velho. Deu uma mijada em cima da cabeça do Raiden, velho. Filha da mãe. Aí. Passei, cara, que chato. Dante.
Olga, Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day
Tá aí,
for 2
Culamen.
years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my old man.
The launch comes first.
Damn it. Where is Ocelot?
Not here.
I don't trust him.
Don't talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Ele que matou seu pai.
Talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
The The upper connecting bridge to Shell 1 is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from strut L.
I'll tell my men to start pulling out.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake.
What about the other man?
He's got luck on his side, certainly.
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga, the code confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Of course.
O Paulo tinha falado que...
High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
Gerlukovich.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is
Sotaque dela da hora.
electrified.
Don't test
Ela é
it.
mãe do
You'll be
Raiden,
baked.
Chão? Acho que não, né?
Any suggestions?
Remember
O
the
DNA
Shadow
dela
Moses
foi usado.
VR training.
Take out the circuit panel?
Eu não
Right.
lembro.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
Acertar o
The
presidente.
president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Putz, agora tem que nadar, né? Pegar Nikita. Nikita, you never know. Derri, né, show? Tem que pegar a Nikita primeiro. Não sei se é apenas o meu chat, mas tá duplicando todas as menções. Aqui não tá. Sai e entra de novo na Twitch, ô Fabrício, pra ver. Tá duplicando aí pra você, Chão? Caralho, o presidente tá tirando uma soneca. Cicatrizes. Tá normal. Oxi. Estranho, Fabrício. Garotinho, vou ter que ir nessa. Boa live para os senhores. Falou, casuais. Bom descanso aí, mano. Obrigado por ter vindo aí. Ah, passando mal aqui nesse jogo, cara. Você é louco. Download do mapa. Na hora que eu vou entrar na água, começa a aceitação.
B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left analog stick. Up will take you up. Down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Que hora, hein? Sim, tá? Vai esperto com as bombas. Legal que morreu na explosão. Bem feito, né, Shell? Pra época. Olha esses efeitos da água, que da hora. Shark. Bob? Peguei uma PSG aqui de tranquilizante. Caralho, achei que é uma bomba ali. Level 4. Aqui é depois, mano. Eu tô indo num lugar onde não era pra ir ainda. Bem feito essa parte da água aqui. Subir aqui. Cadê você, Nikita? Tá aqui embaixo. Aí. Peguei. Consegui pegar. Arma de tranquilizante. Peguei a Nikita, agora tem que usar a Nikita. Caralho, burro. Nossa, foi mal rápido, mano. Dei volta. O bicho tá dormindo.
What the hell happened? Raiden!
Mano do céu, o bicho dormindo. Ai, meu Deus do céu, velho. Eu mereço esse jogo. Acorda, caralho. Acho que tem que fazer alguma explosão lá. Tem que explodir lá. O cara não acorda, velho. Acorda, caralho.
What are you doing? Stop it!
Aí, caralho, GG. Porra. Toda vez dá uma merda alguma vez, ó. Entendi.
President Johnson,
So you're finally here.
you've been expecting me?
É o verdadeiro.
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you
Agora
all right,
senta
sir?
que lá vem história.
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you?
Que isso?
What the?
You're a man?
Encheu a mão, velho.
Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound?
É teu mão.
I see. Now things are starting to make a little
Meu
sense.
Deus do céu, velho. Tá vendo que é homem não, fi?
Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word
Aí, ó,
clearance.
teoria da conspiração aí, ó. As 7 famílias.
The military, the
Aí
economy,
as famílias aí vão.
they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
Olha lá.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth.
Patriots.
Space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Eles são a marionete dos
Space defense was
Patriots.
initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't
Tudo uma
look at me
mentira.
like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday.
Não pode controlar nada.
I wished to be a member of the Patriots.
Olha lá.
I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the
legal.
Patriots.
Os caras tá jogando,
They
escolhendo
regulate
o
the
jogo de
country's
Saturn.
various interests through controlled
Guardian
presentation,
Heroes.
staging a drama that is palatable
Burning
to the general
Rangers.
masses.
Tem os dois aqui.
Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political
Gostei.
vacuum. A space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
Foi removido da cadeira de presidente.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Ele vai morrer.
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
Beleza, só
Completion
depois
of
eu
the
vou ver
new
lá.
Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position.
Metal Gear
It's
Ray?
the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
Por isso que no final sem
The
fim
Ray
tá vários
unit was
deles.
originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal Gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal Gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Ele chega a
You've got
parar
to
em
find
Nova
Emma
York.
Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal Gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet. as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving.
Pegar o...
This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
Cara, é gostoso.
A program for
Cara,
disrupting the
geek.
control functions between GW and Arsenal gear.
Com arroz fica legal. Pelo menos eu comi lá no...
B2, Shell 1 core.
Esqueci
She'll
o
know how to
nome.
load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's
Sukia.
right, modeled
Sukia.
after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel
Demorou,
with a specific
Sats.
genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disc is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Pull! No! Do it!
That's
Ixi.
abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Morreu. He's dead. Não dropa nada, sim. Já era.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on
chocolate.
level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the President didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the President, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the President on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the President.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me about it?
You never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that
A voz do
mad
Raiden é
bomber.
perfeita, né, mano? Do Snake
There's
do
no
Raiden.
doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites.
Eu prefiro a inglês, só.
The reporters blamed
A
you for
japonesa é
sinking
legal
the
também.
tanker.
Mas a inglês é
That's
muito
right.
foda, cara. Você é louco.
Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to
Eu
obtain
joguei a
proof
1 em
that Metal
japonês.
Gear was under
A
development.
primeira vez foi a 1.
Shortly
Depois
after I
só,
made it
só
aboard,
inglês.
an armed group led by
Eu
Colonel
tenho já
Galukovich
japonês
raided the
aqui.
ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Se eu tivesse decorado tudo no jogo, não tivesse esquecido, eu jogava
What are you
japonês.
talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Galukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So we betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, I'm taking it back.
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with the sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray. They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it, then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Galukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
I'm on my way. Agora tem que ir lá naquela parte onde eu fui. Quer ver que a...
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is
Wet
flooded.
and
The
miserable.
seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In
Tem
fact,
de
she
água.
swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you
By the
blamed
more.
yourself and left your family.
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn. If she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me,
5
call me
quilos.
on the codec.
I'll do that.
$5 pra fazer. 1 quilo pra cada. Já tá fazendo as contas, cara. Caralho. Peguei Night Vision Googles. perigoso faltar aqui 5 quilos. Pode botar mais uns 20 aí, viu? Bota mais uns 20 aí. Só 5 vai dar não.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies. I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now, but she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Aqui galinheiro, caminhão pipo, rotação diária.
But the flood has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Bota dois galinheiros. Tem que pegar dois, cara. Só não vai dar não.
This weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Hora de enfrentar o Vamp.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct.
Mano, esse cara comprou 5 kg de carne, 10 kg de missioneiro, coração de frango. Fora tinha arroz e salada. Mano, esse cara é maluco, depois você. Caralho!
Show me what you've got.
Meu Deus, é muita coisa, velho. Da hora. A música do chefe desse jogo é da hora. Merda, velho.
Raiden, is everything all right? Raiden! Raiden!
Ixi, comeu já. Agora vai pra ritual diário. Espero, filho da puta. Esquiva, meu. chato, velho. Irritante, cara. Agora eu acho que vai. Ah, mas esquiva, meu.
Yeah, take this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My body.
Yeah.
Que isso?
Yeah, take this.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Ai, ai, que bosta. Toma, cara, não toma essa porra, meu. Que isso?
Yeah. Ha. Yeah.
My body.
Freeze.
Ah, tá. Já sei o que tem que fazer. Tirar o negócio. Esquiva, velho.
My body.
Can't run from your shadow.
Funciona, velho.
Right. Is something wrong? Right. Right.
Tenta tirar, não vai. Tenta sair da caixa, não vai. Merda, mano. Dá vontade de meter a bala de RPG nesse. O cara fica invencível, mano. Cadê a arma, mano? Toma um bala de granade loche, filha da puta. Que isso? Cadê a arma? Aperta o botão, não vai, mano. Cadê a arma, mano? Eu tava com a arma, mano. Tava com a porra da arma, mano. Desequipa a arma por que esse jogo louco, mano? Mano, no rabo, meu. Meu Deus do céu.
my...
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Ele foi, eu também fiz a casinha depois daquela pratada. Chega, parar de vacilar. Ah, mas toda vez eu tomo essa porra desse... Não, para de fumar. O jogo me trollando aqui. Meu Deus.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Isso é possível. Agora eu mato ele. Atira, caralho, atira, mano. Acertou, mano.
My body.
Take this. Take this. Yeah. Take this.
Pior que essa porra não morre, né? Irrita no 4. Finalmente, velho.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
What can I do for you, Jack?
Isso aí, senhores.
Jack,
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Valeu.
I'm so lonely.
Lonely. Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
Rolando a DR braba. Ai, caralho. Aqui se tem alguém pra fazer uma raid. Fazer uma raid no Club Heart aqui. Ai, caralho. Deixa eu ver aqui. Ah, o Gato tá fazendo live, ó. Vou fazer a raid lá na live do Gantz lá. Tá jogando jogos de Nintendinho. Toda hora DR, aí não dá, né? Fazer uma raid lá no Gantz, gente. Obrigado aí, boa noite. Até amanhã. Amanhã a gente continua com esse jogo lindo aqui. Valeu. Isso aí, galera. Até amanhã. Obrigado, Sato, Shell, Fabrício e os restantes que estão aí. Um abraço.
Rapaziada? Qual é, rapaziada? Qual é, rapaziada? Qual é, rapaziada? Qual é, rapaziada?